So in this video, we want to talk about metabolism. And what metabolism is just another fancy word for how our bodies process and use energy. And some of the energy we use for current needs and some of it we store. So when we eat food, it raises our blood sugar levels, and that can either be used for immediately to run and jump and walk and everything else that we do, or it can be stored for the future. My Aunt Alice, when I was growing up, used to, after we'd eat a big meal, she'd said, well, eat something for the hunger that's to come, you know? And that's really how our bodies are designed, is that we eat when the food is there, and then we store it then as fat, to be able to use in the future. And the way that we store excess glucose and fat in our bodies is through insulin. That's the main fat storage hormone. Back long ago, we would eat in the spring, summer, and fall, particularly in the summer and fall, store it up as fat for the winter, and then we'd have that fat to be able to live on during the times when it was leaner. Well, as it turns out, the way things are today, winter almost never comes because there's 365 days a year where we have fruit available, fruit and other, carbohydrate-laden things in the grocery stores. And also then kind of the constant snacking where the blood sugar levels are always raised. And so we never really get to burning the fat, so we're sort of always continually storing it. One of the misperceptions of HELPcare Clinic is that people think we're a weight loss clinic, because a lot of things we talk about do relate to weight loss.
And diet.
Yeah, but really it's the metabolic syndrome, which is the underlying cause of some of the weight problems, but it's also the underlying cause of a lot of diseases.
Like high blood pressure, type 2 diabetes, cholesterol issues.
Right, and so when 50% of Americans have metabolic syndrome and another 40% have at least one element of metabolic syndrome, that's something that we're going to tend to spend a lot of time on. So in the next video, we're going to be talking about how perpetually high insulin leads to problems with metabolism and development of insulin resistance, which is really another name for metabolic syndrome, is insulin resistance syndrome. So I hope you tune in for that one too.